Welcome, guys and girls. We are going to make some last minute goop. Oh, we're back. Got kicked off here. Turn it around. So we're going, molasses is slow. We got the molasses here. We got the recipe right here. I'll show you guys the recipe I'm doing. There's the recipe. And instead of cloves, I'm going to use allspice. And I'm going to use a few other spices that I'm going to add myself. But so we're going to get started now. I got my molasses right there. Got my margarine. I'm going to use margarine. Oh, I have to grab an egg. So molasses, this is the one I'm using, but I had to use the one that was already open, so that one I had to put it in the oven when the oven was warm to just melt it a little bit, and then I poured it in there, and there's the other one. So I might have to put it in the microwave for a bit. I don't know, we'll see. All right, let me grab an egg, and we'll get started. Actually, I'm making double that recipe, so everything I do is going to be double. So I'm going to put 2 eggs. Got 2 eggs. Got my bowl here. It's already got the spoon that I used. So I'm going to put the molasses in here, put it in the microwave for a few seconds, not minutes. And then we're going to add the sugar too. So, a third cup, so I'm going to put 2/3. 2 of a thirds of these molasses. Put that in here. Oh, I have to get the baking soda yet. Gotta put a little baking soda in there. Get it all out as much as I can. And then I'm going to put this right in the pot there that has some warm water in it to really get that out of there. Are we stuck again? Are we paused again? I don't know what's going on, why I keep getting kicked off. So dumb. Right, so we're continuing. So we got one thing of molasses in there. And then we're going to put the other one. The other molasses. Slow as molasses. I haven't been doing any late night baking like I used to all the time. Then I catch all you guys that are in other areas. Kids are playing video games. Look at that. Yummy. Okay, now I'm going to put the sugar. So, I put, how much sugar again? It says 6 tablespoons. So, I'm going to put 12 tablespoons. I'm going to see how much 6 tablespoons is in this cup thing. And I'm just going to literally use a tablespoon. It says brown sugar, but I don't have brown sugar, so we're going to use white sugar. 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's about a half a cup. So we're going to put about a cup of sugar. Because we're making double of what it is, so. So I'm going to put, I got my flour already here, so I'm just going to move that over here for a minute. And I'm going to take this spoon out with the spatula. Where's my spatula? I'm just going to put a little plate here to put my utensils.
I just want to show you the flame setting.
I should probably put the butter in here with the molasses. It might help it melt a little bit quicker. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So how much butter? It says 5. So about a cup of butter too. So okay. So we're gonna put the sugar in the butter. The sugar in the butter, and then we're gonna put it in the microwave for a minute. You can put it in the oven too if you have the oven on. If you have it, this is microwave safe, I think. So
Sick.
we'll see. And if you have margarine or whatever, it's a quick way to use up margarine if you have like margarine that you don't usually use to do other things with. So we're gonna put this in here, and then we're gonna melt it a little bit. Mix this together. That molasses is very um, now we're just gonna melt this. I'm gonna put it in for like 40 seconds at once.
That's optional, I guess.
That looks so weird. That looks so weird.
I suppose.
So Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm putting it for 40 seconds. Oh, the oven is ready. I gotta put all my spices. I'm gonna put the allspice. We're gonna put ginger, nutmeg, and almond, and cinnamon. I just put it in for 20 seconds at once, and then we're gonna stir it first. Oh yeah, I think it's melted enough. Now it's nicely melted. Really mix that up now. Molasses is so molasses is very hard to work with unless it's melted. It's like that sap from a tree. It's like the same kind of like texture. And mix in the butter with the sugar and the molasses. Making that batter first, and then we're going to add the eggs. Molasses cookies, you know, they have a acquired taste. It's really good. And this molasses is made with 100% cane, sugar cane. Oh yeah, it's nice and smooth now. See that? Are we still on? Okay. So I've added the butter. I've added the sugar. I've added the molasses. And we haven't added the baking soda yet, so we're going to add that now. I have one baking soda that stays in the cupboard just for baking, and the other one is in the fridge for to keep stuff fresh. So it says to put half a teaspoon of baking soda, and I have this tiny little spoon here, but we're just going to use half of that. Actually, we're going to use one of those because we're doing double. I'm just going to put it right in there and then mix that up. And now we're going to put our eggs in. And if you want to be fancy, you could always fluff your eggs out first. Yeah, garbage is right behind me. Well, sometimes there's a little shell that wants to go in. That shell is trying to go in there. Trying to stop it. Okay, I need to put this in there first. Make sure the shell doesn't go in. Wash my hands. Okay, there's a little tiny shell. I can see it. It's at the bottom now. It's the bottom now. There it is. Oh, there's another one. Just had some shells. I don't want that in the cookies. Okay, we got it out. We got both of them out. There we go. Now we're going to add actually we're going to beat this up a little bit. Yeah, right. The oven is already hot. Already turned the oven on. Still alive? Alright, we're good. Any night owls? So I'll go back to the beginning. That's where I show you the recipe. So now we have added the eggs. And now I'm going to add the spices. We are going to start with cinnamon. We have, so we also put a little bit of salt. Well, actually, we'll do that now. So I'm just going to use Himalayan pink salt. I'm just going to do 3 turns. It's going to be a little bit like salty sweet. And then we're going to put, there's half a teaspoon, so 1 teaspoon of ginger. 1 teaspoon of ginger. We got ginger right here, ginger powder. So we're going to use this as a teaspoon. Okay, 1 teaspoon of ginger. Well, it says half, but I'm making double, so I'm putting 1. And then it says to put so 1 teaspoon of cinnamon too. So I have a teaspoon there, but 1 teaspoon here if you're making a whole one. And I put a little bit more, so a little tiny bit more, I think. I'll just put a round one because I like cinnamon. We're putting out a little bit more. And then it says to put cloves, but I don't have cloves. So we are using allspice. Allspice has clove in it, so we're just going to do clove. Instead of clove, we're going to allspice. That's only a 1/4 teaspoon. So not very much. And we're just going to, it's optional, but we're going to put a little bit of almond powder. It doesn't say that on the recipe, but we're doing our own. Oh, that's too much. Oh. We're just going to put like about as much as we did salt, so about 1/4 teaspoon. Yeah, of almond. I wasted a little almond there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of nutmeg. That was also optional. I like nutmeg, so we're putting them in these spice cookies. We're going to call them molasses spice cookies. And I'm going to put about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. We got all the spices in. Now we mix that up. At this point, you can always put all the stuff away and then add the flour. So it said to put, for that recipe, it was 2 cups of flour, so I'm going to probably use 4 cups of flour here. It's just use enough to mixed it to the dough, and I've already sifted my flour. So here's my flour I've already sifted extra. So I'm going to put all these spices quickly away. Oops. Okay. And we can put the margarine away. Actually, we'll leave that out because we might need it for the cookies. For the cookie thingies. For the cookie making. Okay. So I'm just going to use a little cup to just put 2 cups out of once in there, because it. So put half of the flour in that it's asking and mix that. You need a camera that's from the top, eh? One day, a proper setup. Actually, on their thing, it didn't say what temperature the cookies, but I'm making them at about 375. That's what it looks like now. And that's half the flour in it. Another cup. I'll put the rest of it in. That's 4 cups about. And it probably depends too if you want to make little, just little spoon, like put them on the thing like a spoon, and then let them just go on its own. Or if you want to roll them out, or use a little more flour if you want to use the rolled out ones. I'm probably just going to make little balls, and I don't have the time to make the other ones. The ones with cookie cutters and all that. That's more something I would do with, like, you know, making cookies, having time to do that. Even doing it with somebody, you know. So it's about done like this. So I'm just going to make them like this, but if you wanted to, you could always just put this in a saran wrap, and put it in the freezer for a bit, and then cut them just into slices and make them that way. Let's taste a little bit of this dough. I'm going to taste a little bit. Oh yeah, they're going to be good. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we're going to get the pans. Nice dough right now. Nice gingerbread dough. Looks good. And if you want to roll them out, you could probably just, oh, there's a little piece of hard sugar. Hard sugar from the one, the other one that was a little bit older, molasses, and it was a little bit like, you know, getting hardened. So it didn't quite mix up like that. So there's just a little piece. If you bake it, it'll melt it, but I'll just take it out. Here. Okay, I'm gonna grab the pans now. We'll try that. If not, I'll have to use a little bit of flour. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll them a little bit, like that. Make little balls. Little balls. Oh yeah, those hooks from the dollar store that you put, those utility hooks, no work at all. I had my keys hanging on it and it fell down already. Twice, so you have to use different glue. That glue does not work. It fell down twice. Look at that. Perfect. You could put them in the freezer too for a bit and then just let them get hardened a little bit. That way when they're gonna run a little bit, so. One of the easiest cookies to make other than getting the molasses at the right temperature to work with. This little elf is laid up at night. Make sure I don't miss Santa. Just kidding. He probably just drive right by anyway. Next year I'm gonna have a bake sale before Christmas. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do next year. Have a bake sale before Christmas. I'll set it up and everything. That'll be my thing, my tradition, have bake sale before Christmas. Bake cookies and buns and all kinds of things. Oh, so if you really want them to be like extra, like a little bit frosty, you could always you can dip them in sugar. That's what people do too, is dip them in white sugar. Or crystal-y sugar. But I don't have any, I have sugar, but not that kind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use sugar, and we're going to press them down. I'm going to put sugar in here. And I should have put them with sugar already, but so what I'm going to do is use something to dip in the sugar and then dip and then push on that to make them like a certain design. I've seen so many cool ways on those TikTok videos. So I'm going to, and they use just regular stuff. So we are going to do one with, we're going to use this. This is like a potato masher type of thing. So we're gonna put it on there, and then sugar, and then cross it the other way. They're like a little squares. I'll show you guys what it's like first. Oh, maybe I can hold the camera. It's short. Isn't it pretty? See that one? Here, you don't want to push too much down. Dip it in sugar again. And the other way. You have little square patterns. Isn't that cool? So then you can always go sideways too. Sugar. And then do the sideway one. I like that one. This is what's fun, is watching it from close up, eh? Or you can just do that too, huh? Let's do the couple of just one. All right, these ones are gonna go in the oven. Okay. Now we're gonna put the timer on. I'm gonna check them at 10 minutes. We're gonna check them at 10 minutes. Okay. And then we're gonna make some more here. Put the sugar over there. Get another pan out. Make some granite. Make some noise. Okay. Make the little balls. Make the little balls. Hey, how's it going, Patrick? How's it going? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We are making some, you know, I'm like the guys, right? Like I wait for last minute for everything, so. I've been wanting to make cookies for the last couple of days, but it wasn't time until tonight. So I'm making some ginger. I'm making some molasses ginger spice cookies. I've made them before and I love them. Everybody loves them actually. So we're being creative and making little cool designs. I mean, by we, I'm meaning me and whoever's watching. My kids don't hear me because they got their headphones on. Video gaming, so make them nice and round so the cookies are nice and perfect. So are you all ready for Christmas? We're having Christmas dinner tomorrow at my sister's, and then that's about it. All the Christmas I'm going to celebrate. Really, I'm going to just focus on getting ready for the New Year is what I'm going to do. I can't have a lot of distractions. I got a lot to do. Oh yeah. I don't know for New Year's what I'm gonna do. Probably be online. Somebody's party online. Probably at home. Last few years we've all celebrated New Year's pretty much online. I hope I put enough flour in these cookies so they don't get too runny or anything. Hopefully not. We'll see. They did taste good. I did taste, the flavor is really awesome on them though. One more and then you guys get to watch me put the designs on again. This one, we're going to maybe try something different. I don't know. Try a different design. Even I can tell the temperature in the room is already getting different because the oven is on. So now the dough is getting a little bit more stickier. I'm just going to put this dough in the fridge for a minute. Well, while we do these, while we do that, wash my hands. So I have some, I don't know what that would taste like, but I have some coconut sugar. Have any of you guys ever used coconut sugar? I might, for these ones, I might use coconut sugar and white sugar. I'm going to use, yeah. I'm going to do it different because there's already spice cookies, so they could be good, right? So I'm going to, organic coconut sugar. I bought it just to try it, but it's actually kind of toasty. Like, see, that's what it looks like. And what does it taste like? It's actually sweet, but it has a little bit of a taste. It has a little bit of a toasty. Has a little bit of a toasty thing to it. So yeah, these ones we're gonna do a different design. Okay, what can we use? Let me find a funky design. Oh, we could maybe try this one. I don't know. We're just gonna see what it's like. Oh, that's really neat, actually. Oh yeah, forgot to show you guys. Okay, let's do one more. Isn't that neat? I should have actually, I should have dipped them in sugar. Oh, let's do this. Make sure it's in the middle. I don't know if that one's gonna be enough room. I kind of hit the top there. Make it smooth again. The ends ones are a little bit hard to do because there's no room in between. Woo! Those are neat. It's kind of like little wheels. We're just going to do the middle ones then. With this one. Use all the middle ones. We can do this one too. Okay, now we're gonna use a different one again. All right, what else can we use? What else can we use out of the sink? Oh, we got this one. We got this one. Okay. 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 You know. Don't say I don't know how to make cool cookies for Christmas. Don't y'all tell me that. Yes. Oh, that is so cool. X marks the spot. That's what you're going to say when you eat a cookie. Oh, that feels so good. That yummy in my tummy. Those are cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. One more, and then we'll take a look at them all. And then we got one more pan of cookies to do. And now I'm like in a cooking making mood. Now I want to make some shortbreads too. I'm going to try something different here. And try this way. Oh, that's cool. I got to do that to all of them. That's even cooler. Okay. How do you amuse yourself at Christmas Eve? This is how I do. Oh, we're going to check the cookies in a minute here. Actually, in a minute and 3 seconds. I'm going to check the cookies. Aren't they pretty? I gotta say they are. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar on the top. Okay, we got some cookies here. Okay, let's go check the ones in the oven. If you know what? I saw his funeral. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna go check the chat here in a minute. As soon as I get the other one done. I'm just looking for these things right here. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now. It goes away really quick. I think they're done. Let's see. Do you guys think they're done? I don't know. They look done to me. 10 minutes? They look done to you? I think they are done. Right now we're going to put the other one in. I'm going to put these pretty ones in. We're going to touch them a little bit to see. Oh yeah, these are going to be perfect. Look at this. Oh yeah. I can even pick them up. They didn't run at all. Perfect recipe this was. Wow. Alright, we're going to make the last few of them. And then it's time to clean up this mess. But, and then I'm going to look at the chat here in a minute. It's just a second. I'm looking at the chat here now. See what, my funeral died 2 days. My furnace? Your furnace died 2 days ago? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you got warm blankets. Hey JB, good, I don't know what time it is. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Good thing I read that text before I responded to anything. But yeah, I'm sorry you're cold. I'm sorry you're cold. Okay, we're gonna get the last bit of cookie. And then on the last one, we're gonna use coconut and white sugar together. Quiet. My kitten is a whiner. She whiny. She be whining. Meow, come here. She woke me up this morning. She's like, "Get up, mommy, get up." This last one, these last cookies, I'm going to dip them into sugar before I push them down. Oh yeah, when the dough gets a little bit cold, it's a lot better. Oh yeah. Why is she meowing? She probably wants in my room or Nicholas's room or something, and I can't go and attend to her right now. She's gonna have to come to mommy. Come here. Oh yeah, I was gonna dip them sugar. Oh, we can still do that. Let's do one thing at a time. Come here, baby. Come here. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Molasses cookies, molasses. Molasses. Slow as molasses. Some people are slow as molasses. I was just thinking about that. Some people are slow as molasses. Like big asses. Just kidding. I'm such a kid. Come here. I can't do it any faster here. To come to you. Come here. Can't do it any faster. Or I can make 2 more out of this little bit. Gotta get it all. Gotta get it all. The Pokemon's gotta get them all. Gotta catch them all. Okay, we're just gonna take a little bit from that one. Take a little bit from that one. Oh, the last ones I didn't even time them. How long do you guys think that they've been in there? Hey, be quiet, yo. You're annoying. Okay. I'm going to do this part with you guys. This is the fun part. I believe this one's a little messy. Okay. We're mixing the coconut sugar with the white sugar. And now we're going to use the sugar and dip it in. Roll it all around it. The other part I'm going to do with you guys. This part I can't really. My hands are full of sugar. Oh. These might be really sweet. I don't know. Maybe not. They might be different. They definitely have like a little bit of a different texture because of the sugar. A little caramelized. Okay. So these are going to be double sugar. Gotta wash my sugar off my hands. So then I can show this part with you guys, do this part with you guys, and find a new thing to do it with. Alright, now we're going to use I'm just using random stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it with one of the other ones I just did it with already. We did a couple different designs with the one. So, I don't know, we'll try. No, this isn't really boring. Okay, we're going back to the old one. Okay, so we're gonna do these ones. One of everything. I'm I just made a lot of mess, you know. Yeah, I'll do one like a half moon. Oh yeah, like a half moon. Is that neat? I didn't even think about that. So we'll do that. This is the last batch. So, what do y'all think? Alright, we're done. We're done playing and making a mess. I think these ones in the oven will be done. These ones are nice and done already. Perfectly done. And I'm going to break one apart and show you guys. Check the chat, see who's in here. Um, Merry Christmas. Oh, you said you're going to direct me if I want to have a show? All right, right on. You can be my director, Patrick. All right, let's get it. Let's test the, well, let's get, check out those ones and then we'll test the cookie. Oh yeah, they're done. I think they're done. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Which one's your favorite? So those ones have to go in yet. So these ones are done. Okay, let me put these ones over here on my messy counter now. And these ones go in. I think about 7 minutes, those ones, because it doesn't have that many in there. All right, we're going to try one of these. All right. Let's try one. I'm going to try the smallest one. Let's try this one. Very light. Beautiful cookie. You guys, how bite? Tell me how it tastes. Okay, I'm gonna have a bite too. And if you wanted to, you could always put a little bit of icing on them or something too. But I think they're actually just perfect. They have the perfect amount of softness. Thank you for popping in, guys. Merry Christmas. On New Year's Eve. We'll see. Have a good day. Bye.